Are you curious to know how she died? No, you probably already know.
How'd she die, little dick man? How'd she die?
Oh, I know, I think you do.
Tell me, how'd she die?
Looks like you have a history of beating women.
Yes, so, if you say so.
Well, I can read it to you if you want.
I'm good, asshole.
To say, below is a brief description of the latest act of...
When I said I'm good, asshole, do you hear me? I don't want to hear it anymore. You can read it to yourself. You don't have to be a smart guy.
The girl that you said was sleeping on the couch left
I was like naked. I was running through the rain. Like naked. Slinging my wiener.
Figure out the...
Suck my dick, cracker. How about that? I'll see you in trial. Suck my dick, bitch.
I'm asking you about the clothes.
Suck
I've never
my
said
dick.
you were a liar.
These are my clothes. Suck my dick.
Thank you. You've been very
Suck
helpful.
my dick, bitch.
Sitting there is Wade Wilson. He's accused of killing 2 women in Cape Coral, Florida, one of the trashiest towns in the state. This video is the interrogation of Wade right after he was arrested. Cape Coral police is using the standard good cop, bad cop. In comes the good cop. She's a hottie. She's going to play that role perfectly.
This is ridiculous.
I'm actually getting cold.
I'm freezing my...
I'm actually getting cold.
Interrogation rooms are intentionally kept cold. This is done to keep the person you're questioning uncomfortable. The theory being that if they're uncomfortable, they're more likely to speak. The goal of the good cop is to get Wade to say something that he normally wouldn't say, but for her acting in such a friendly manner. Let's watch this.
All right. So where did you and this guy go in the car?
Notice her clothing and cleavage. This is all done intentionally to get Wade to focus on her being a good cop and therefore enabling him to open up more to her.
In this...
To his house.
To his house. Do you remember where he lived?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not at all.
Remember her name?
Not even a little bit, no.
Okay.
Not at all.
Did you see that there? She even checks down to make sure that her cleavage is showing.
Remember her name?
Not even a little bit, no.
Classic good cop behavior.
17. 125. Yeah. So listen, I didn't have blood on my hands when I got at Josh's, and
It's freezing. Detective Bell's just taking...
In walks bad cop. As you can see, Wade was fake sleeping. He pops his head up, and the contrast is startling. He goes from the good cop who's very attractive to this big boy.
care of something, so...
terrific. That's great.
I'm sorry?
That's it. That's great.
Oh, I was talking to them. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to wake you up.
No problem.
Detective Bell is just taking care of something real quick. We are doing a DNA warrant, so a forensic tech will be here shortly just to get some photographs and stuff. No big deal.
Okay, cool. No big deal.
I'm Paul.
Good to meet you, Bob.
Paul, yeah.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir. You need to look... Oh, you already got water.
Fucking freezing, man.
I didn't notice. At night it's chilly in here. During the day it's very comfortable. It's cool. At night it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You said the clothes that you're wearing are not yours, so we'll probably get you replacement clothes or something.
Wade was arrested inside someone else's home that he broke into. He even stole the guy's clothes, which he's wearing right now.
Are the socks you're wearing yours?
No.
No. There's anything you're wearing
No.
yours, man?
No,
You wearing somebody else's underwear?
Yes. And that feels great.
Although he's there to play the bad cop role, initially he's being very friendly to him. If he can get a good reaction from Wade by being friendly, he will stay in the good cop mode. You don't always have to do good cop, bad cop. You can do good cop, good cop.
Shoot, we're gonna have to find you something to wear then. It's okay, we gotta get back to it, right? Isn't that fair?
Yeah, sure.
Her keys to the car. We couldn't find them in the car.
Wade was at a bar with his girlfriend. He picked up another girl, had sex with her, drove her to her house, and then strangled her in the morning. After he strangled her, he stole her car, and those are the car keys that they're looking for.
And I went over there, maybe inside the building.
Okay.
At the place. Yeah.
At least so because you can't start the car.
Sure. Sounds like she doesn't need to, so.
No.
There is then.
I'm sorry?
Sounds like she doesn't need to, so screw
Yeah,
on.
just look up
Wade was informed earlier that they found that girl dead at her house.
family and stuff. You want to try to get this
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess so.
Do the right thing.
That's true. Sure.
You get used to it. It's really not that chilly. Actually, if it was hot out, it'd be very comfortable in here.
Yeah.
The cold water probably makes you a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I think so.
Do you have any clothes in the car or at the house that we can bring here so you can change them into?
I don't.
Because if it's yours,
At
then
my spa, I do.
man, we're not gonna
That's
go
fine.
there at
That's
2
fine.
o'clock in the morning.
That's
But you
fine.
changed out of something.
I did.
So if
In addition to killing 2 girls, he also battered his girlfriend who works at a spa. That's a spa that he's referencing there.
there's something there that's yours, I'd rather bring it here. It's yours. You take it to the jail.
There's nothing that's mine there.
So what'd you change out of then?
I was like naked. I was running through the rain. Like
You were-
naked. Slinging my wiener. I was naked.
But there's video surveillance shows you wearing clothes.
Yeah, at that time. but I had dressed because it started storming.
What time did you say you left her house with her car?
No idea, man.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Light out, dark out, sun up, sun down.
When you get an answer from a witness in which they have no idea, then you can use extremes. For example, how much did you pay for that candy bar? I don't know. Was it $1 million? No. Was it free? No. You establish a range and then you move closer. Was it over $1,000? Was it over $1? That's what you do when a witness is refusing to answer. Here he's asking about when he left the house of the girl that he strangled. Initially, he refuses to give a response. Therefore, Bad Cop sets up good parameters. Was it light out? Was it dark out? Establish some scope and then work your way in.
Down,
She
move up.
already asked me that.
I'm
I
sorry?
told her, she already asked me that question.
No,
I
wait.
told her it was fairly dark out.
Okay, dark.
Yeah, she already asked me that question.
Fine.
I don't want to reiterate things. I'm like,
That's
I'm
fine.
not tired. Not to be, rude.
I mean, we're good.
So Good Cop had already asked Wade that, and now Wade's telling Bad Cop, she already asked me that, and I don't want to answer questions that were already asked me. Obviously, the questions are trying to ask him the same questions to see if his answer changes at all.
Oh, did she tell you the charges?
I asked her when I first got here. She was on battery, I think she said, or something. I'm like,
Good Cop said battery because Wade had beat his girlfriend at the time. Despite having killed 2 other women, he doesn't believe that he's going to get charged for any of that yet.
Yeah, there's the Fort Myer charges, right? Burglary to the residence, obviously here in the Cape, the theft of that stuff there.
thanks.
Makes sense. I think there's theft of a firearm.
No, there should not be.
Took place.
How? He said one's missing. I didn't take a fire.
I said it was there before you sat there, and then it was gone after you
I don't
left.
have a fire. And they didn't find one, so I can't be charged with that.
Well,
they didn't find one on me.
Can
Firearm.
be charged with
If
it.
I say you took a firearm, you can't be charged with taking a firearm.
Stealing a firearm is the least of Wade's concern, and there was really no proof that he actually did that.
Okay, whatever.
I mean,
Whatever, sure, I'll be there.
yeah, not a big deal.
Throw it on.
And then as soon as we're done typing up the other charge, obviously the most important one,
What is it?
manslaughter.
Uh-oh, manslaughter.
Slaughter. Okay, prove it. It's not a big deal. Chaz, you may.
That one won't believe she's charging today, but it'll be down the chute just a couple days.
Oh, that's terrific. You're great.
Looks like you have a history of beating women.
Yes, so, if you say so.
Well, I can read it to you if you want.
I'm good, asshole.
To say below is a brief description of the latest act of.
When I said I'm good, asshole, do you hear me? I don't want to hear it anymore. You can read it to yourself. You don't have to be a smart guy.
I'm not
I
being
came here,
smart.
was polite, and talked.
You've been very polite.
Okay, then.
I'm not being not
I
polite.
don't want to hear your shit, man.
We're waiting for the. Well,
If you say you want to hear it, and I say no, then I don't want to hear it, man. Yeah.
okay.
Cool, read it to yourself. Be a man, don't act like a child. Just do
Well,
it.
I mean,
Great passive-aggressive behavior by Bad Cop. Wade does not want to hear his previous crimes read to him, and he told him that, yet Bad Cop continues to read them.
being
Just
a
be
man
a-
is not beating women.
Just be
There's
a
a
man.
difference.
Just be a man.
Don't act like a child.
I'm not sure what that means.
I know, so just read it to yourself then.
It looks pretty bad, but just because somebody does something bad in the past doesn't mean they do it bad now. So you stripped the clothes off because it was raining, and it was your blood on the clothes, which is reasonable. You have the
Just
injuries.
test it, who cares? Just
And it looks
test
like a
it.
fence act, or it
Just
looks
start doing some work for yourself, man.
Metal.
Stop asking me.
Wade did have cuts on his hand, and it turns out when he was running from the cops, he cut it on a fence. It wasn't the blood from any of the victims.
Questions, do your own goddamn job.
I'm not asking you any questions.
Yeah, you were.
Was it on your own blood? That's what you said.
I just said.
That's a fucking
You
question.
said it was. No, I said you said
How
it
about
was
this?
your own
I'm
blood.
done talking to you, bud.
Okay, then don't.
At any point, Wade could stop this interview and ask for an attorney. He knows that because he's been arrested multiple times. But Bad Cop doesn't want him to do that here. Bad Cop wants to elicit as much information as possible with the ultimate goal of getting a confession.
Then don't.
I'm not making you talk to me, sir.
You're not.
You're fine. Well, you haven't been arrested that many times. It's only a couple, three. We have.
And despite being told he doesn't want to hear it, Bad Cop continues to read off all of the previous crimes Wade committed.
Not a lot.
All the charges you're giving me, I'm gonna fucking beat because I didn't do shit. So I don't really care. I don't get arrested like that, man. You don't know me. I'm not worried about it. I don't really care. I'm really not.
No, there's the burglary to the residence. It's a third-degree felony. Aren't you on probation right now? I think you have some papers.
Two things are happening here. First, because they can establish some of the crimes easily, such as the burglary, they'll be able to arrest him and hold him. And that will allow the second thing is to gather more information to charge him with the more serious crime of manslaughter.
So was it 2021 or I think it's either 2021 or 2022, which isn't that long. I mean, it's a year and a half or whatever. Are you curious to know how she died? No, you probably already know.
Bad cop asks, "Are you curious to know how she died?" And then he mumbles under his breath, "Oh, you probably already know."
How'd she die? Huh?
And of course, Wade is sitting there and he's anxious, and you could see it in his body language. He finally asks, "How'd she die?" And Bad Cop, playing the perfect role, goes, "Huh?" He heard him. He just wanted him to repeat it.
Sorry?
How'd she die, little dick man? How'd she die?
How'd she die, little dick man? Of course, he's insulting Bad Cop now. Both men want to control the situation. Both are attempting to establish dominance over each other. The only ammunition Wade has now is his insults.
Just go ahead and tell me, since you're the one that you think I did it, and you think that I have no care. How'd she die?
Oh, I know, I think you do.
No, tell me, how'd she die?
Very similarly to these reports,
How'd she die?
actually.
Just mention. Just tell me. I don't want you to mention me. Just tell me how she died.
I won't mention you. I'll read this.
Of course, Wade sitting there knows that he strangled the girl, and that Bad Cop has the previous charge where he actually strangled another girl but didn't kill her.
To you, because it's very similar. Go.
How'd she die?
Well, let me read this charge, or this allegation, and then I'll explain it to you. Since you asked.
No, you said, you asked me.
He attacked me, attempted to strangle me.
What is
And I like how Bad Cop enunciates strangled.
this? Is this how the girl died? No, how did the girl die?
We're getting there. Because it's almost identical to this.
Great passive-aggressive behavior by Bad Cop.
Never mind, bro. Don't even tell me about it.
Forced me to have sex with him, kept me bound, choked me, sexually battered me. Oh, her phone. Do you know where it is by any chance? Unless the detective already asked you. I apologize. I had it written down here. Did she already ask you? Do you remember if you called anybody else on the phone? We'll take a look at it when we find it. But
Wade did not have a cell phone, and he used the phone of the girl that he killed to call people after he murdered her.
there's more people that we would like to talk to just to see if they have any information about what happened that day. I think there's your dad, the guy at the tow place, which I forget his first name. The girlfriend. You know, the funny thing is, the door was locked at the house, which means nobody went in or left afterwards. So only the person with the key.
Bad Cop is pointing out the fact that the door was locked. Therefore, whoever did commit the murder actually had a key to lock it, according to Bad Cop.
And that would be you, because you need a key. Well, it's the little things that add up.
Cool, prove it. I don't care, man.
Well, the keys prove it.
When I lock a door, guess what? Here's the top lock, here's the bottom. All you do is turn the bottom. You don't need to keep it.
This house, the deadbolt was thrown.
Ask the last person who left. I don't know, so don't know what to tell you.
That would be you.
I don't know.
A major indicator of deception is when a witness gives you an alternative theory for what you just proposed to him. Here, Wade is telling Bad Cop that the door could have been locked by someone that didn't have the key.
The video across the street shows it.
You just want to talk to me. You love me.
No, I'm just saying, the girl that you said was sleeping on the couch left
Wade just ripped ass right in the middle of a question.
You're a faggot or something. You just want to talk. I don't want to talk to you, bro.
just letting you know. You said she was still
I
there.
don't need to know too much. It's not my business.
It isn't your business being accused of killing someone?
I know I didn't do anything, so why would it be my business? I'm not worried.
You don't care
No.
that
I
you're
didn't do
being
anything.
accused of...
No. Once you do your job right, you figure out how to do it. I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Well, you're in
I'm gonna go
those.
to trial.
So I think it's been figured, right?
No, it hasn't.
Well,
It's called trial and juries.
true. A couple years from now.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
So how do you
You do anything
explain the lies, the little things, that the inconsistency?
The most honest part on a human body is the feet. When the feet and legs are shaking as they are, it's an indicator of deception.
Yes.
Not mine.
The statement from the girlfriend, the
Yeah.
statement from the employee at the tow place.
Your job, not mine.
No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
What Bad Cop is referring to is that his girlfriend said that Wade killed someone. The tow place is his former employer. They claim Wade said that he killed someone. And also Wade admitted to his dad that he killed somebody.
I agree with you. We're doing as good a job as we can.
Figure it out.
Well, it's figured. I guess you have to figure it out now.
Sure. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Took about 12 hours. In the
And Bad Cop is rubbing it in. He said it only took us about 12 hours to figure this out, you big dope.
end, you're here. A lot of people helped us, though. I don't want you to think we did it all ourselves. Without the public's help, most crimes wouldn't get solved. And they were very helpful in this case. Neighbors, concerned citizens, friends. And then the physical evidence helps corroborate all that. The forensic tech should be here shortly. We'll execute the DNA warrant and then book you and take you over to the Lee County Jail. I do want to find you at least something to throw.
Lee County is located in the southwest portion of Florida. It is one of the trashiest counties in Florida.
Did you need another water or anything?
I'm good, brother.
You got it. I'll be right back. See if we can get you an item to wear. The shoes aren't yours then either, right?
All this shit's mine. I'm just bullshitting. But if you want me to change,
Now Wade is claiming all the clothes that he's wearing are his and not stolen from the house that he was
I
at.
can. All this is mine.
Well, you just... Well, I'm confused now.
I'm a liar, though, right?
Are you lying that you didn't
Listen,
give it to her?
listen.
Or are you...
I'm gonna tell you like
I'm trying to
this.
figure out the
Suck my
stuff.
dick, cracker.
This is exactly what you want to happen if you're playing the bad cop role. You want the witness to get angered and then start speaking about what he did.
What that? I'll see you in trial. Suck my dick, bitch.
The items you wear,
What
they belong to you or
This
they
is just,
don't?
they do.
In fairness, bad cop may have bigger cleavage than good cop.
Before you said they didn't.
I'm a liar, right?
I never said you were lying, did
I
I?
do.
I'm asking you about the clothes.
Suck
I've never
my
said
dick.
you were a liar.
These are my clothes. Suck my dick. Go ahead. Say one more comment. You're that typical, atypical, intelligent man. Go ahead. Say
I'm
one
not
more
that
comment because you are a little dick, bitch. And you have to say one more. Go ahead. I'll take you
Say
to
what?
trial, and and I'll be proved. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I wasn't going to say
Before you walk
anything.
away. Nothing.
No.
Incredible.
Why would I say anything?
I don't know. I usually would. Go ahead. One more.
One more why. I'm trying to figure out what you want me to say.
Normally you would flight this situation. However, bad cop is there to elicit a response from an angered witness, and that's what he's got now.
Whatever,
Trying to figure out the clothes are
whatever you want to
yours.
fill your mouth with, oh. Whatever you want to fill your mouth with. Go do your job.
I can see the temper.
Sure. Do your job, buddy.
You have one, don't
Doesn't
you?
flare me up.
No, and clearly you have a temper. There's no...
Sure. With your bodyguards, you can say whatever you want.
It's not a matter of saying whatever I want.
Yeah,
They're here
with
to
your bodyguards, you can say
everybody's
whatever you
safe.
want.
You're saying you're angry enough to do something if they weren't here? You
To
get angry that
you?
easily?
To you, sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I do.
So you do have a temper.
Don't prove it.
So these, I'm just curious.
Just go prove it, bud.
These reports
Prove whatever you want.
where you beat women,
Go prove whatever you want.
true or not true?
Not true. Prove whatever you want.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you. You've been very
Suck
helpful.
my dick, bitch.
And with that bad cop exit, we know that Wade was eventually convicted of killing the two women. He was sentenced to death. He's now sitting in the Lee County Jail, awaiting transfer to a prison located in the northern part of Florida.
Are you curious to know how she died? No, you probably already know.
How'd she die, little dick man? How'd she die?
Oh, I know, I think you do.
Tell me, how'd she die?
Looks like you have a history of beating women.
Yes, so, if you say so.
No, I can read it to you if you want.
I'm good, asshole.
To say, below is a brief description of the latest act of...
When I said I'm good, asshole, do you hear me? I don't want to hear it anymore. You can read it to yourself. You don't have to be a smart guy.
The girl that you said was sleeping on the couch left